Hello there. I didn't notice you guys. Well, I'm just here to review the fourth wall breaking anti hero Deadpool. Come along with me. No, seriously. So let's talk about the brand new movie that everybody is hyping up already. So we've got two sides on this. People saying, oh, the MCU is saved because this movie is coming out, and people saying the MCU sucks. So before I get started with this review, I'm going to say for both sides, shut the fuck up. This movie has nothing to do with the MCU and or with Marvel in general. Yes, it is part of the Marvel universe, but this isn't going to be the thing that saves or destroys the MCU as it currently is. This is going to be non-spoilers review, so I can't get into much by what I mean by that, but you'll understand when you go and watch the movie. This movie is more part of what Deadpool had previously established. So, what is the plot of the movie? If you've guys seen Deadpool 2, you know that Josh Brolin left Deadpool with his device to go back through time. Or more accurately, he left it with the X-Men and Deadpool stole it and did time traveling shenanigans, which leads into the rest of the story. Hey, Carmen, what's up? So, it's basically the Deadpool is being folded into the MCU using the TVA, basically. And this isn't spoilers if you've seen the previews. That's in the previews. So, and if you've seen Deadpool 2, which I hope you did, because why are you watching Deadpool 2 if you haven't seen, or 3 if you haven't seen 2? But basically, if you've seen 2, I'm not spoiling anything. You know, Josh Brolin had his time device to go back through time to stop that mutant from whatever becoming older and killing his family. Yeah, Deadpool had that device. He went through a funny montage. He killed everyone, including the Ryan Reynolds that made Green Lantern and all that. And the MCU very smartly took that concept and they used it. So here's my thing. What is the new Deadpool like? It is surprisingly as close to rated R, possibly going a little bit past that as you can get. If you're worried that the humor is not here from the original movies, it is very much there and alive. Actually surprised how much Disney let Ryan Reynolds get away with in this movie. He basically shits on them for a good solid hour of this movie. And it's a Deadpool movie, so don't expect very compelling villains. If you've seen the first 2 Deadpools, I will say the story, though, is much better in this Deadpool than it is for the past 2. Honestly, I would say this Deadpool is probably my favorite out of the ones that have come out. And, honestly, just the story, the jokes, everything else like that. The jokes are much more sharp. So the first half of the movie, the jokes are the normal crude kind of Deadpool humor. But I think that later in the movie, they become much more clever. There's a couple of running gags that are super funny that appear variously throughout the runtime of the film. And also, the person who is doing this is actually working on the X-Men movie. So if this writer is also in charge of the X-Men, I can say at least the X-Men for the MCU won't be fucked up. But that being said, the one negative that I do have is that Deadpool is part of the MCU, but it still feels like they're trying to section off the R-rated characters from the PG-13 characters. There are some things that happen. Like I said, this is non-spoilers, so I can't, and legally I can't really say anything, but there are certain things that happen in this movie that really I don't think are going to have any ramifications for the MCU universe, because you could tell with something else that happens that they do to keep this separate from the rest of the MCU, which is fucking stupid. And I hate this whole trying to section off the R-rated characters from the PG-13 characters. It's the stupidest concept ever. I think that you should be able to have PG-13 characters jump into R-rated films and R-rated characters jump into PG-13 films. And this is the big problem that Disney is going to have, especially if they have good R-rated movies, but their regular movies suck. Because honestly, who wants to see Captain America Brave New World? Sorry, Falcon's not my cap. But anyways, that isn't the point. All in all, I say this is great. I say that it's ridiculous saying this singular movie is going to save the MCU. I also say it's ridiculous saying that this movie sucks and it's going to tank the MCU. Both sides are being stupid. It's a fun time. Go get your ticket and definitely go and check this out. I'm probably going to watch this again and then do a stream with Perp and a bunch of other people. And also tonight, check out my review, or rather my review. Wow, I'm in review mode. What I meant to say is my tier list of the best Star Wars villains, which I'll be doing with Pop Culture PB, Justin Proper, and Chris Knight from the Real Reviews 3000. So go check us out tonight. And yeah, thanks. I know this is a shorter review, but unfortunately, I can't say nothing. I can only say, yes, it's good. Yes, it's vaguely part of the MCU. Yes, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman are awesome. And it's funny. It's all the things you want Deadpool 3 to be. Leave a comment below. Let me know. Have you seen this movie? What do you think about it? Are you excited? Are you not excited? Are you a fucking idiot who thinks this is going to save the MCU? Are you not an idiot? Or are you still an idiot that says MCU sucks, so I hate this movie, blah, 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 blah. Or do you just judge a movie on the movie that comes out and not the bullshit around it? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, remember, there is only one rule here in the Fandom Zone. Kneel before General Zod.